What's going on, everybody? GemMint here. Yes, I promise I'm here behind the shadow of this huge Iron Studios box for the 1/3 scale Joker with art designed by comic book artist Ivan Reis. So excited to unbox and review this, guys. Make sure you hit that like if you're enjoying the content, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Let's jump into this statue. Alright guys, so here is the art box. On the front, you have the actual design by Ivan Reis. Very cool. Iron Studios logos on the sides, and then a picture of the full 1/3 scale statue on the other side. So love the color scheme, can't go wrong. White, purple, got the artwork there. We're good to go. No tape, just straps on the box, and we do have an envelope here. Let's go ahead and remove it. And we have a nice large art print, the Ivan Reis design for this Joker statue. Removing those straps, let's go ahead and take off the lid. And bam, we have a ton of pieces with just one layer here. Let's remove the plastic, and there we go. Very nice. So I don't even know where to begin. Let's start with the little Batman in this kind of bat in the box, if you will. Great paint applications on the metal. It looks realistic, and it has this little door hinge that'll go behind it. All right, then we have a right-hand switch out for the Joker. I love the glove, like that kind of driver's glove or golfer's glove with the leather look to it. He's got the long revolver. Classic Joker here, which will have a piece that we'll put into the barrel. You can see where the rounds are, and man, just great detail. And then boom, the bang flag that comes out of the gun. So iconic jokester Joker, if you will. Then we have a left-hand switch out, which has these Joker cards. These are actually little cards you could just take out of his hand. Then we have another left-hand switch out where the cane will go. And I actually forgot a hand in here that I had to get back later. Then we have the arms, so great detail, that sculpted fabric, shadowing is there. I like the detail with the pinstripes, the purple dark paint, and those kind of quilted cuffs. Here's the Joker cane that I was mentioning with the J on the top here, the hole where it'll key into his hand. And he has a switch out, which is Harley's mallet. You have the bullseye on one side, great detail on the texture of the wood and the wraps. As you can see, the hammer does move up and down, and then you have the face on the other side. And then here's another little bullseye, but it's just a little piece of the base. All right, on to Joker's feet. So love the detail on the shoes, same great detail on the pants as we saw on the arm. You can see the shadowing, that muted purple looks great. The orange socks, Dumb and Dumber vibes all day with the outfit. But no, seriously, like the way that the fabric is sculpted and the folds looks so realistic. Then we have the top part of the torso. So much detail packed in with that lime green vest with the bow tie, his shirt, the flower, the quilted inside of the blazer, and then the outside of the blazer showing movement, pinstripes. Just don't like that hollow feel. Then we have the bottom of the base here. You guys can see this is number 389 out of just 600 for the edition size. Awesome base, riddled with dynamite and explosives, and then you have this big gargoyle perched in the front. It's heavy. Let's take a better look at it on the table. All right, on to the portrait. So why I really like this piece is you had this classic Joker portrait, and it's done so well. Look at the gums and the teeth and the eyes. They have that glossiness to it. Paint applications are great, and boom, when he locks those green eyes with you, he looks so sinister. Love the green hair, sculpt, and paint. Nailed it with a classic portrait, but the additional portrait is the Batman New 52 Greg Capullo inspired stitched on mask face. Man, the huge grin with the same glossiness, the deep eyes, one's blue and one's green or something like that. I swear they're changing as I look at them. Awesome with the red outline of the inside of the skin. Man, the straps around his head, the messy hair. And then let's look at both portraits side by side so you can really see the difference. It's like a completely different statue. Love both portraits, and definitely would have both on deck to display at any given time. All right, as promised, let's take a better look at this base. The gargoyle sculpt is amazing. Love the dynamite just scattered all about, that big explosive crate that's sitting there. It's got the goofiness and zaniness of the Joker, but it's also got that he'll blow something up side of him as well. All right, so we're gonna put in that little base element. I don't know if this is like a chair or a table, but we'll go ahead and just key that in, and then we'll get the Joker's feet with the peg here, and then his other foot will be resting on the gargoyle. We'll put the little bat in the box right there in the back. And then we'll put the top behind him. All right, so let's get the torso on carefully. You don't want to break anything. and it feels like it's on there all right. Onto those arms, we'll get the top arm put on. Then we'll key in his right arm that leans on his right knee. All right, so time for some switch outs. You could put the cards in his hand. I think that's kind of a better space saver than the cane, because when you put the cane in there, I don't know, we're gonna have to measure it, but it seems like it does go up much higher. Yeah, definitely. All right, the other switch out, the revolver facing downward with the bang flag, or switching it out to the other hand that I forgot to show you guys up close, but keys into Harley's mallet that just touches the ground. Then on to the portraits. Already ranted and raved about them, but look how good this classic Joker portrait looks on top of the torso. This is amazing. I thought I was going to use the new 52 most of the time, and we'll take a look at that now, but now I'm not so sure. This one is crazy, and I love the comic accurateness of it. Let's take a look at the whole thing. I want to thank That Spider-Man Booth for sponsoring this video. If you're not, make sure to follow them over on Whatnot for live daily comic book auctions. You can win some CGC key issues or get some dope exclusive variants by Street Level Hero, their sister site. If you haven't, you can download Whatnot using the link in the description. It'll give you a $10 credit that you can use towards your first purchase. All right, guys, there we go. Yeah, man, this guy is super tall with the cane here. So let's do some measurements. I'm going to go to the top of the cane for his tallest point right now. So he's just over 34 inches tall with this switch out, and let's try to get some depth and width. I want to say he's about 16 inches deep with Harley's mallet. I mean, and you could kind of angle it a certain way. It's going to be like 10 to 12 inches depending on which way you angle it. So low edition size, retails $10.55 from Iron Studios. I did pick this up off Sideshow, and I was a little bit torn between getting this and getting the Prime 1 version, which I don't think it's out yet. I think it's up for pre-order. It's got a big green base. I'll put it on the screen. I saw this at Sideshow Con, and every now and then, like Iron Studios, they're known for their 1/10 scale, I would say, but every now and then they come out with like a 1/3 scale Grail, like Hawkman, or you got, I don't want to call it a Grail, but you have this great Joker piece that not only has a comic accurate new 52 portrait, but a classic portrait as well. I think I'm gonna have to have both portraits out for this guy at all times because I can't decide which one. We looked at the base, and again, just sticks of dynamite everywhere, explosives everywhere, and now I'm realizing he's gonna hit the crate with his mallet on the bullseye on the top to kind of make it explode, right? So that looks cool with the little gargoyle, very much Gotham vibes, maybe a little hint of Batman here, and then him perched up top. So I do love the movement in the blazer, and he always had that kind of blazer with like the tails. I don't like the way that it feels very hollow, but they must have casted it in this type of material to maybe ensure it didn't break. I don't know, it feels kind of brittle. The whole top part of the torso felt a little hollow and brittle, and I didn't really love the way everything keyed in. I don't know, I wish it felt a little bit more secure. Minor nitpicks, I mean, we're gonna display it and never touch it again, and even so, it's not like it's super fragile, but I just wish it would have keyed in a little bit better. That's kind of really my only nitpick on this piece. I like the pose, I love the switch outs, I love the price point and the edition size, and love adding to this 1/3 scale collection that I'm putting together. Guys, so many pieces are flowing in. I don't mean to continually put out statue videos, but I just kind of record whatever comes in. So 1/3 scale Joker by Iron Studios. I'm going to leave you with him spinning on the turntable and then with the different switch outs. And thanks for watching, y'all. Stay minty fresh. Peace.